Alright, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Now let's talk about NXT, which I believe is the future of wrestling for once. For once I believe what WWE is saying, that NXT is the future. I remember when I first started, it felt like, a new hybrid of Tough Enough and reality TV. It really felt that way. But now it really feels like the future. And the crowd is awesome. I love the crowd in NXT and Full Sail University. I really enjoy the show, and the crowd is awesome. And here's the thing: every single week you get new guys, and it's not like, oh, it's this guy again, this guy again, this guy again. And yeah, I really enjoy it. So anyways, let's get right to the show. We start off with the NXT Women's Title tournament. The first round, Emma versus I believe Charlotte. Charlotte is great. I really enjoy Charlotte. She's a really good. She's very athletic. She reminds me a lot of Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool is a very good wrestler. But Charlotte is kind of getting there. She's not quite as good, but she is getting there. And hopefully in I believe in a year, or maybe even less than that, because look at Candice Michelle, for example. She got really good, and maybe she was good all along, but she was never given the spot. So Charlotte, when given the chance, she does show a bit of a poise that most divas today, well, basically all of them, don't show. So yeah, here's hoping that Charlotte actually gets a lot better, and she is getting better. So there you go. She defeats Emma and she advances. Next, you got the Legionnaires, aka La Resistance 2.0. Sylvester Lefort and Marcus Louise. I don't know who Marcus Louise is, but I have seen Sylvester Lefort a few times. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. If anything, he should be like a French porn star. He doesn't look the part of a oh, we are French patriots. It's not that good. But they faced against a new team actually, who were called El Loco, who is actually Ricardo Rodriguez and Kalisto. Now Kalisto, I believe he was in the Indies beforehand. He got picked up there. There's like a huge influx of Indies now in WWE, which is great because it's this new fresh air that's coming into the WWE. I really like it. Kalisto, I believe he's Samurai Del Toro, I think. Del Toro or Del Rey? Not sure. But I haven't seen any of, I haven't seen a lot of his matches. I did see like a few tributes, a few videos, video packages, stuff like that. I haven't seen really much of him. I haven't seen really, a lot of his matches. Thought he was okay, but in this match, he showed a lot. For a debut, really, really good. And I really hope that he gets to be picked up on SmackDown or Raw. But not yet. I think this tag team should stay on NXT. Keep the crowd just into these guys for like the next 6 months to a year, and then bring them into Raw, just because they need a cult following, kind of like Cesaro, kind of like Sami Zayn, and all these guys before going to the main roster. So yeah, they did show a lot of very, very, they're very, very talented. Ricardo Rodriguez is a very underrated wrestler, and he plays his parts really well. When he puts the mask on, he's a great high flyer, and when he's not, he's a great, manager or wimp or whatever. It's weird. But the next match, which was even weirder, Camacho, who I think should be fired, there's no reason to keep him around, faced up against Captain Super Comic. Who's Captain Super Comic, you might ask? Well, he's part of the Adam Rose Exotic Express. Okay. This match was shit. This match was boring. A really boring squash match. Camacho knows nothing about wrestling. He knows nothing. He doesn't know what a squash match is. He figured, oh, it's probably a match where I win, and that's it. Okay, you don't even have a finisher. A running power slam in 2014, that's your finisher? Anyways, next match is Alicia Fox versus Alexa Bliss. God, I don't know who Alexa Bliss is. This is the first time I've seen her, and this is her debut on NXT. She's awesome. I love her. I love her already. I hope that she debuts on Raw really, really soon. I really want to see her face Paige. I really want to see her face Emma. I really want to see her face Alicia Fox again. Alicia Fox is a very underrated diva. She is the most underrated diva, if I can say that even. I want to see her against Natalya, all those great divas. Because Alexa Bliss is awesome. I really enjoyed her. She qualifies. She advances for the next round. Then we've got a Adrian Neville promo. It was basic. It sent the message. It was basically like Brodus Clay. He did try his best to beat me, but he couldn't. Tonight there's going to be a battle royal, and Triple H did say that there was going to be a battle royal to crown the new #1 contender for the next pay-per-view, which I believe is NXT Takeover. And it looks another battle royal in the same week. Okay, I'm up for it. I like battle royals. Then we had the battle royal, a really long battle royal, I might add. It went on for like 13 minutes. Didn't expect that. I thought that would be like elimination until like the final 2 or 3, and then they would have the match. It was a good match. I really enjoyed it, especially the ending. All 3 guys, basically, Sami Zayn was like, he was leaning towards the ropes, and then, well, actually, Tyler Breeze was leaning, and then Sami Zayn gave him a crossbody, and then both of them were like hanging out, and then Tyler Breeze was able to get into the ring. Then Tyson Kidd was then thrown out, but both guys were holding onto the ropes, and then both guys were trying to throw Tyler Breeze while skinning the cat with their legs, but that eventually caused them to eliminate themselves. All 3 were eliminated. Which led to the fans to chant triple threat, which I thought was funny. It shows you that the fans are really, really smart. They're smarter than you think. Take notes, WWE. Well, I do think that they're taking notes right now, but take notes, TNA. So yeah, that's basically it. The end of the show. Then Triple H came out, and he was like, well, let the fans vote. What do you think we should do? We've got a crisis on our hands. I said that we're going to name a #1 contender. What should we do? The fans chanted triple threat again, and then Triple H obliged and said, yes, that's what we're going to have next week, a triple threat match. So that's how you build towards a main event. I love that. I really love that. And 3 guys that I think that are very, very good in the ring. Tyler Breeze, who I love, Sami Zayn, Tyson Kidd, 3 guys that are the reason why I watch NXT, among other things, because NXT is awesome, and you guys need to check it out. If you're tired of watching Raw, SmackDown, TNA, NXT is your thing. NXT is Raw's alternative, is WWE's alternative. Which is weird, they've created an alternative to themselves. So, check it out, guys. I'm looking forward to next week. The card seems to look good for NXT Takeover. I'm not going to spoil it, but it looks good. So, here's hoping for another great NXT pay-per-view. Because the last one was good, just wasn't a great one. Wasn't just like, the one that made you want to watch NXT, but it was good enough. I do believe it was good enough. It had enough to make you interested. It made you like, maybe NXT is not that bad. You know, it's just an hour. You know. But I believe that TakeOver is going to be the show that makes you go, I gotta watch NXT. I gotta, you know. So yeah, there you go. Next, I'm going to be reviewing TNA Impact. Here's hoping that it's a good show. Take care.